Now live. Let's see if I can get a mic check real quick. Check. I'm on Google Chrome today, so hopefully we'll not have any technological difficulties. Fingers crossed. Anyone hear me? All set? Perfect. All right. Perfect. So we are all set. Ready to rock and roll. All right, guys. So I'm going to get started a little bit early, give you guys my spiel as usual. So thank you for joining us on this lovely Friday afternoon, on this rainy, beautiful day we got here for us. My name is Adam Fox. Myself, along with Seth Spicer and Jacob Carroll, are Connected Community Health Support. We're here bringing you free virtual bodyweight exercise programming 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Seth Spicer at 7:30 to 8:30 in the morning, Jacob Carroll at 11:30 to 12:30, and myself, yours truly, Adam Fox, from 5:30 to 6:30 at night, right after you guys get out of work. So this is a program that is meant for everyone. We're really here to try to eliminate all the barriers of exercise. So whether that be not having access to the gym, not having the monetary funds to get to the gym or get an expensive gym membership, or maybe you don't even like gyms, or you're just very apprehensive to the whole stigma around gyms and needing to look a certain way to go to a gym. We don't want you guys to have to worry about any of that. Eliminate all those barriers. You know, even if you're a beginner and just want to get a little movement in, we're here for you. We want to be your outlet for fitness, health, and exercise. Like I said, we believe that fitness, health, exercise, that whole shebang should not be limited to just the individuals with money or access to a gym or weights at their house. You know, we want this to be able to be accessible for everyone and modifiable for everyone. So if you guys want to find out some more after the stream or during the stream, please check us out at Connected Community Health Support on Facebook and Connected CHS on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, and I believe that's it. We also have the link in all of our bios on all of our socials, so please check that out as well. And remember, before getting started on any new type of physical activity or physical regimen you should get a physician's clearance. You know, say you have a knee problem, shoulder issue, any type of heart complications, go talk to your doctor first. This is very low intensity and modifiable for all needs, so it should not be an issue. But just in case, want to make sure that everyone's being safe before they come join us. So for today's exercise, all we're going to need is just about yay space, enough to kind of throw your body around a little bit. Nothing too crazy. 8x8, 6x6 space. All these exercises, like I said, are going to be modifiable to your desired intensity. If you want it to be a little harder, a little easier, and I'm not giving that to you, please message me in the chat, and I will modify on the spot for you right there. Not going to have to waste any time. We can do that for you, all three of us, Jake, Seth, and myself. So today, as the previous 2 days of this program, it's going to be a 30-second work, 30-second rest ratio, and there's going to be 8 exercises, and we're going to go through all 8 exercises 3 times. So 1 through 8, repeat 3 times. And there's going to be a 3-minute warm-up, 3-minute cool-down. So it'll be right around 30 minutes. I'm going to try to keep it right to that today, not run over like I usually do. But hey, me talking is part of the reason why. So hope you guys are at least enjoying my my beautiful vocal cords. So as I said, also this program will be progressing over 52-week periods. So this will become progressively harder if you stick with us. And with that said, you can modify down if it is a little bit too hard, or go back and watch the previous week's sessions that are available on Facebook. That are all, once it's recorded, they're all saved there. So you guys can all tune into that if you miss anything. And we also restream the day after our stream. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, we restream at 9 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 7 o'clock p.m. in case you guys missed us. So without further ado, let's get it started. Start out with some warm up here. So first thing we're going to do is try to get that hip capsule warmed up. You can do some hip circles like so. And if that's a little bit too hard for you, you can just do open and close gait like this. Just bringing the knee and hip around like so. Switch to the other side. As you can see, even this side's a little uncoordinated, and that's totally okay. We have imbalances from side to side based on how we sit every day and how we move in our everyday life. And that's all right. Sometimes having one side be more dominant than the other is not a bad thing, unless you're a professional athlete. That might not be a good thing. And same thing here. Just do some light leg swings to get that hip capsule warmed up a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Nothing too crazy for you, unless you want to get crazy, but just be controlled with it. Remember, not trying to hurt yourself, just trying to warm yourself up. All right, for all you office goers, people stuck in a desk all day, I got a perfect one for you here. So we're gonna do some T-spine rotations. Hands out in front like this. Solid plant into the ground as if someone's gonna come push you, they're not gonna be able to move you. Take either hand, follow it with your eye, and bring it all the way back as far as you can to the wall behind you, and then come back. You should be only moving from the upper back and spine. You shouldn't be rotating like this, because then you're not getting the true benefits of this nice little active warm-up stretch. Remember, following that hand with your eyes, follow, 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 and come back. You should feel it right in the lats, in the core area a little bit if you're doing it right. Also, Seth, appreciate the shout out on the haircut. I'm glad somebody noticed. All right, moving on to the next one. If you guys want to keep doing a couple more, totally fine. I'm going to move on to neck circles. It's going to be done standing or sitting. All we're going to do is just roll that neck a little bit. Don't go too far. If you're feeling a little pinch or a little twinge, just cut it. You don't got to crank on it like that or crank to one side. Just nice slow rotations. And then we're going to do some left to right side. So look at something on the left, look on the right, all the way on the left, all the way on the right. Same thing with up and down, up, down, up, and down. All right, a couple more of those. While you guys are still working on that, we're going to move on to the arm circles. Next thing. Just like in gym class, we can do little guys like this, clockwise, counterclockwise, either way, whichever way. Switch it up, go the opposite way. You can do a little bit bigger if you want, just like so. Remember, this is just supposed to be something light. Get you warmed up, get that blood flowing, make you feel all right after a nice long day at work, whatever your profession may be. Them arms a little swanging, just like so. All right. Perfect. So we're going to do a couple more of these. You can shake them out a little bit if you want. Whatever feels best for you guys, because this is ultimately about you guys. I know I kind of look silly doing this, but hey, you guys aren't broadcasting yourself, so you can look as silly as you want. It doesn't matter. You're the only one that's going to see, or your significant other that may be with you. All right. So we are first going to get started with the reach to the ground, which is a very common exercise that we do every day. We just don't really think about it. So all we're going to be doing is reaching to the ground like so and coming back up. That's a little bit too hard for you. You feel like your back's kind of arching in when you go down like that or rounding out like that. Then I want you to put your hands on the hips like this, push down to the knees and come back up, or just reach down to the knees and come back up like this. Don't got to make it too complicated. All right, guys. And we are going to be starting that in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Reach to the ground, come back up. Reach to the ground, just like that, and come back up. Nice and easy. Remember, you can do it to the knees if you want. And I don't want you to focus too much on your lower back, but if you feel it kind of arching up, go back to the hands on the hips to the knees. It'll align that spine nice and naturally for you. All right, we got a couple more here, guys. We're stopping in about 3, 2, 1, and get one more. Good. There we go. There we go. First exercise down. We got this rolling like a nice, well-oiled machine right now, boys and girls, of course. All right, next one moving on to. We're doing the snow angels, or jumping jacks. So all we're going to be doing is bringing the arms overhead like this. We can do it from a standing position like this, from an actual jumping jack. You can do it from a bent over position like this, or lying on your face, which I will demonstrate. And we're going to be starting those in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. So from here, just bringing the arms over and bringing them back. You don't got to think about anything else than touching your hands together and touching them off your thighs, keeping them a couple inches off the ground. The higher you go off the ground, more difficult. The lower, the easier. And remember, this can be modified if that's too hard to the standing version, just like so. And we're going to be stopping that in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Good job, guys. Good job, good job, good job. All right, on to the next one, lateral raises. So you can do this from a standing position, which you're going to have a little bit more gravity, a little more resistance on you, or from a kneeling position / seated position. So you can grab some resistance, grab a book, grab a foam roller, both hands preferably, and just bring it up to the side and bring it back down. Nice and easy, nothing more complicated. All right, we're starting that in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Bring it up, bring it back down, just like so. Nice and easy out here today, mates. Nothing crazy. Bringing it up and bringing it back down. Hope you guys are enjoying the weather today, even though, well, from anywhere that's not Cortland, because I know it's pretty crummy out here. So hope elsewhere in the world, in the state, you guys are having a lot better weather. All right. Do a couple more of those. Stopping in 3, 2, 1. Get one more in and cut it. Good job. Good job. All right. Next one, we want to get a little bit of core activation in here, some single leg balance. Make sure everything's working right. We're going to start with our hands coming up to our knee like so and back. Like so and back. If that's too easy, hold it up here for a second. Come back down. Hold it up here. Come back down. Or nice and quick if you want a little bit more of a metabolic workout. All right, we're starting those in 3, 2, 1, and begin. There we go. Nice and easy, nothing too crazy. Just bringing them up, and we can hold for a second. Bring it up and hold. Bring it up and hold. Just like so. Remember, this can be, when I said metabolic, I just mean your heart rate's, getting your heart rate up a little bit, getting more cardio out of it, if you want to use that term. All right, stopping in 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. There we go. All right. We are now on to the squats. So you can do it abbreviated or modified if you want to do it. If you're not really comfortable with a full squat, we can just do a quarter squat like so, or a half squat, or the full squat, and the full squat hold if you're really feeling like a savage today. And we're going to start those in 3, 2, 1, and begin. And remember, guys, all squatting is sitting down in a chair, standing back up. You sit down in the chair, and you stand back up. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't got to squeeze any muscles or anything like that. Your brain will do the work for you. Remember that. Your brain has evolved over many years to be able to do these things without us thinking about it. So thinking about it kind of disrupts the natural pattern your body wants to do the squat in. All right. I'm going to stop talking. We are done right now. There we go, guys. Good job. All right. Next one. Whew, talking too much, I think. Next one, moving on to the wall presses. So we're going to get a nice firm base. The farther your feet are back, the harder it is. The closer, the easier. All you're going to do, lower yourself down to the wall, pretend like it smells real bad, and push yourself away from it. So nice and slow down and push away, just like that. We're starting those in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So you can do the wall press, but if that's a little too easy, you can come down to the knees like so. And remember, nice and slow on the way down. Nice and slow. You smell that? Whew, smells awful. Get away from that. Just push yourself away from it. That's all you got to do. Come down, push away, come down, push away. And remember, the longer you descend, the longer you hold tension, the harder it's going to be. Stop it in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Good job, guys. I don't have a bell, so I'll just slap my hand. I'm not as fancy as my partner, Mr. Carroll. I have 2 laptops, unfortunately. So we'll just compromise and do a slap at the end. Next one we're doing is the ITYs or TYIs, whichever way you want to say it. So it's bring the hands up to here, keeping the thumbs to the wall. So T, Y, I. And then the same thing on the way back down. Follow my lead. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So T, Y, I, Y, T. And then you can bring the hands back together if you'd like I am right now. Or you can just bring them down to your side, all the way up and back. And you can do this from the ground as well. It will make it a little bit harder. More gravity resistance, so it is definitely going to get more of a burn if you guys are looking for that. So stopping in 3, 2, 1, and stop. There we go. Good job, guys. Last one of the first set, we are going to do some of the punches. So back to Fox's Fitness Boxing Academy. All we're gonna do, same thing, like with the reach to the ground. I want a nice solid base, like no one can push you. And all we're gonna do is start throwing some punches. All right, so it's gonna be fast, slow, whichever one you guys want to do. Starting that in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So we're just gonna be throwing some punches like this. You guys want to speed it up a little bit, get more of that metabolic work in, get that heart rate up a little bit, or nice and slow and controlled punches, just like so. You guys gonna be beating up Jake Paul after this, or whatever his name is. I don't know. The guy fighting the MMA guy was probably gonna get wiped. All right, stopping in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Oh, I gotta mute my laptop. I apologize for that, guys. All right, next one we're doing, back to the reach to the ground / bridges, if you'd like to do that. So same thing, just reaching to the ground like so. Nothing too crazy. Trying to pick something up off the ground, just like a foam roller, all right? Starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So all I'm doing is picking this up, putting it back down, picking it up, and putting it back down. If that's a little too easy or too hard, there also is the ground version of this exercise, which is a bridge. So starting with your heels pressed into the ground, pushing up, keeping a straight line between your armpits and your knees, like so. If you'd like to do that, it's a little bit harder getting up and down off the ground. Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There you go, guys. Good job. We are blowing through this workout today. It's feeling good, getting that blood flowing, getting them brain juices flowing too. I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling great today. Hope that can carry over to you as well. So, next one we're doing is the snow angel / jumping jacks. Now remember, you can do it from here, nice and easy, or bend them over like this, or do it from face down on the ground. And I'm gonna be doing the modified version starting right now. Ready, go. Up. Remember, you can also do the jumping jacks if you're looking for a little bit more cardio from this workout. Remember, cardio is not just going outside and running, all right? Cardio can be in the form of this high-intensity training. It's been shown that high-intensity interval training is just as effective or just as healthy for your heart as steady-state aerobic training. So remember, it's just the same. Stopping in 3, 2, 1, and there we go, guys. Good job. Next one we're doing is the lateral raises. Same thing, grab some resistance, bring them up to the side. And that bit I was just talking about, the steady state, there's been studies that show that doing steady state, 30, 40 minute running or high intensity elicits the same physiological effects on the heart as doing that 30, 40 minute of aerobic exercise. But getting to the workout starting right now with the lateral raises. My apologies, I'm gonna shut my yap and just explain the exercises next time. If you guys do have any questions about what I was just talking about, you're a little curious, if I sparked a little interest in your mind, you can always message us in the chat or message us directly at Connected CHS on Instagram and Connected Community Health Support on Facebook. All right, bring them shoulders up nice and high. Stopping it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and cut it. There we go, guys. Good job. Good job, good job. And if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, please shoot them into the chat. Let me know. So I'm here just to help you guys, give you guys all the health and fitness information that I possibly can. All right, next one we're doing. Back to the core / knee to hand raises. Nothing too crazy. Starting that in about 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. So bring it up. Bring it up. Remember, like I said, you can hold it for a second. See, I'm not even that balanced. You can hold it and keep that little bit of torsion right there, a little bit of twist. You'll feel it in the backs of your legs. You'll feel it in this opposite side core, running down in. It'll feel real nice. Might feel it in the morning, but hey, that's not a bad thing. All right. Keep going, guys. Got about 10 more seconds. I lied. We actually have 5, 4, 3, 2, and cut it. Good job. There we go, guys. All right. Next one, we're going to go back to the wall press / floor press. So remember, you can do this from the wall. The farther back, it's going to be a little bit harder. more like a regular push-up, closer it's going to be easier. And you also can do it from an elevated surface like so. This is going to be kind of right in between the regular push-up and the wall push-up. All right, we're going to be starting that in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So regular push-up just like this. Keep your body away from the ground as much as possible. Come down nice and slowly and push away. Just like that. Come down nice and slow, push away. Same thing with the knees. Start from here, come down nice and slow, push away. Come down slow. Whoo, that floor stinks. Push it away from you. All right, stopping that in 3, 2, 1. Bam, there we go, guys. Good job. All right, I missed the squat, so we're going to double back and do the squat right now. So remember, like I was saying last time, don't overcomplicate it. Pretend like there's a chair right behind you, and all you're doing is sitting down and standing back up, because we do it every day. Now we put a fancy definition onto the squat. It changes the way we think about it. So just think about sitting down in the chair. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. So come down, whoop, come back up. See, just like sitting in a chair. I start thinking about a squat too much, messes up my pattern. All you gotta do, think about sitting down in the chair. Sit down and stand up, just like so. Or do a quarter squat or quarter sit down. Quarter sit down, stand up. Full sit down, stand up. Or hold it if those are a little bit too easy for you. And we're gonna stop those in 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. There we go. Guys are sticking with me today. That's what I'm talking about. Next one, we're going to the ITYs. Standing or laying, whichever one you guys want to do. So, remember, T, Y, I, just like that. If you want it to be a little bit harder, lay on the floor. Try not to get your face all dirty, but no promises. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. 1, 2, 3, I, Y, T. If you guys get yourself in a cadence like that, your body likes rhythmic motions, so it will coordinate around that rhythm. See, now that I'm talking, I'm throwing it off, and I just messed up. So use me as an example. No one's going to hear you. It's just you behind that screen. So just, you can say it out loud. T, Y, I. And we're stopping in 2, 1. Good job, guys. There we go. Good job. All right. Now we're actually on the last exercise of this set. So it's going to be the punches again. Trying to get you in that ring, make you look like you're about to fight Mike Tyson, even though he probably still beat a lot of people at whatever decrepit, no, I'm not going to say decrepit, whatever old age he's at. All right, so we're going to be starting those punches in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. So remember, get full extension, bring that elbow back, kind of like you're doing like karate punches almost. Like cha, cha, cha. Just like this, nothing too crazy. Bang, bang, bang. If you guys have any music too, we can't unfortunately play music because we will get copyright. We'll get in some trouble for that, so we don't want to get banned from Twitch or YouTube. So if you guys want to throw some music on, feel more than welcome. Stopping in 2, 1. One more punch, and good. Good job. There we go. Done. Alrighty. One more time through, and then we are done with this session. But like always, I'll be coming back for a back-to-back session. Once we're done with this, I'll hop off and hop right back on so you guys can see this beautiful, lovely, shining face one more time. All right, back to the top we go. 2, the reach to the ground / deadlift. Starting those in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Touch the ground, come back up. Touch the ground, come back up. Remember, if that's too hard, hands on the hips, push to the knees. If your lower back's feeling it a little bit, on both of those movements, shoot it in the chat, and I will give you a modification for it. All right, hands to the knees, up. Hands to the knees, up. Align that low back nice and straight for you. Stopping in 3, 2, 1. Bam, there we go, guys. Good job, good job, good job. All right, moving on to them. Thankfully, it's not snowing snow angels. Well, actually, I take that back. It was snowing this morning on my way to work, so I lied. But not everywhere it'll be snowing. So pretend like there's some snow, doing some nice snow angels overhead, or from this position, just like you're doing the reach over, except now bringing your arms overhead like so. Starting those in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So remember, you can always modify it, make it a little harder, do some jumping jacks, do as fast as you can if you want, if you feel able and stable enough to do it, or you can just do this, whatever really works for you guys. That's why we're here. We're trying to make this, the best it can be for you, not for, 3 other people behind different screens. It's for you, everyone individually. That's what we're really about here, trying to make it individualized for everyone. All right, guys, one more and stop. Good job. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Next one we're going to be doing, we're back to them good old lateral raises. So grab your pots and pans, fill them with water, grab, your cups, whatever you guys got, add a little resistance, get them in both hands, bring them up. And I forgot to mention this, but if it's hurting, just cut it. We don't want no pain. And you can only go to right here. It's totally fine. Your range is your range. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So what I mean by your range is your range. If you can only get to right here and then you start to arch your back and your shoulders start to, curl in like that, then only go to right there. This is a 52-week program, like I said, so we will get you going all the way up here, getting them big flappy birds, as Seth Spicer calls them, getting them full flaps to the birds. All right, bring them up, and we are going to be stopping this in 3, 2, 1. Get one more in and stop. There we go, guys. Good job, good job. We're going back to the core one. I'm going to really try not to miss the squat this time, but hey, no promises. I'm going to try it for you. All right, so remember, guys, cross body. All it is, bringing it here, bringing it here. I know I'm not sweating today, but it's because I'm not doing all of it. I'm talking a lot. I know you guys are sweating behind that camera, so let's keep the sweat going. Starting this exercise in 3, 2, 1, and opposite side, opposite side, opposite side. Perfect. I know you guys are looking perfect behind those screens. I can't see you, but that's A-okay. I know you're working. And if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, as always, shoot them in the chat. I'll be more than willing to answer them for you. I love going back and forth with people. Love spreading the knowledge. So please, any questions, don't be afraid. Stopping this in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. All right. We are halfway through the last set. You are more than halfway through, more than 75% of the way through the entire workout. So give yourself a pat on the back. Good job, guys. Next one we're doing, back to the squats. Not missing it this time. I know I'm a broken record, but remember, your brain will coordinate over you trying to coordinate for you. Just let it coordinate by itself. Just pretend like you're sitting down in a chair. All right, sit down in that chair starting in 3, 2, 1. Sit down, come back up. Sit down, come back up. Can't sit down all the way. Quarter, come back up. Quarter, and come back up. Same thing. Feeling the quarter is a little too easy. You want to go half, go ahead. Or all the way. And back up. If those are really too easy, do the squat jumps. Land nice and controlled at the bottom. You don't want to bust an ACL. I've been there, done that. It's not fun, I promise. Let's get a couple more in here, guys. Stopping in 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Good job, good job. All righty. Back to probably a lot of people's least favorite exercise. We're going to make it your favorite exercise here. That's what we're all about. So, from the wall, doing wall press just like this, like I said, or a little bit closer if that's too hard. Pretend like that wall smells really bad and you're trying to push away from it. We will be starting those in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. So if you're doing it from your knees, nice and slow on the way down. Push up. Nice and slow. Push up. Nice and slow. You want to gain some good stability on the way down. That's where a lot of injuries happen on that transition from this phase to that phase. You want to gain some good strength on this eccentric aspect, the lowering aspect. We're stopping that in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. 2 more exercises in the cool down. You guys can get out of here if you so please, or you can come back and join my beautiful face one more time, like I said. So We're gonna be moving on to the ITYs or IYTs, whichever way you want to say it. Remember, do a rhythm with it. So T, Y, I, Y, T. All right, we're starting those in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So T, Y, I, Y, T, T, Y, I, T, I. Trying to make a TI joke, but that didn't work. It's okay. So T, Y, I. We got 5 more seconds, guys. Y, T. And last one right here, and cut it. Good job, guys. Good job, good job. All right, last one we got now. Doing the punches again. So like I said, getting you ready for that time in the ring. You guys want to do some boxing training, even though I know probably none of us are ever going to step in a ring, but that's okay. We can pretend. We can pretend. So starting with this firm base, doing those punches, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. Punching just like so. Nothing too crazy. Oof, excuse me. Drinking too much water. We're talking too much. I can't tell. You guys tell me. All right, so full extensions, full flexion, just like this. So full flexion, full extension, vice versa on both sides. Or you can speed it up a little bit. You guys got 5 more seconds. Give me all you got. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and stop. There we go. Good job, guys. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You did it. Be proud of yourself. These workouts are getting harder. I know you're not talking the whole time, but I am, and I'm out of breath, so I know you guys got to be a little sweaty and out of breath too. So getting right into the cool down. So the first thing we're going to be doing, we preface this by saying that we should all be breathing through our nose and out of our mouth during the cool down. That's how you get the body back into a nice, relaxed state. So we're going to start with self-hugs like so. Just reach around. Give yourself a nice pat on the back. Bring it back. You can hold it for a second if you want, get a little stretch, or just nice little slaps like that. Nothing too crazy. Whatever works best for you beautiful people behind those screens. Like I said, remember any comments, questions, concerns, shoot them in the chat. We will now, all 3 of us, Seth, Jake, and myself, will be doing question and answers at the end of the second session for about 5 minutes if you guys would like to stick around, pick our brains. You're more than welcome. So like I said, we love doing this. We want to try to make this as inclusive and knowledgeable for everybody as possible. All right. So now we're going to go to the kick out. So all this is, you saw I just did a little bit one right there. Pretend you got some water on your legs. You're trying to kick it off. Just get some nice little movements like this. Or we can do some out kicks like this. Try to kick them to the side. Kick them with your toe pointing out to the side. Kick them this way. Kick them that way. Or we can just do the lighter version of what we did in a warm-up. It's just nice and slow. Little movements like this, nothing too crazy. And then we'll switch sides. Uh-oh, I see a lot of text messages coming in. That means that Facebook is not working. Nice. All right, so I'm going to continue this stream. I will be restreaming right after. Hopefully Facebook will be cooperating with us because we've had a couple issues with that, and we do apologize. We're still in the creation phase of this business, so we're still trying to get everything working. You know, technology is always a pain in the butt, so we'll figure it out. All right, last part of the warm-up, or of the cool-down, excuse me. I'm going to be doing some breathing. All right, it's perfect. I see it's good now. So perfect. Just a little tiny technical difficulties, not a major one like last time. That makes me really happy. All right. So now we're going to do some breathing. Like I said, I want those breaths to be into the nose, out the mouth. You can do this from a standing, kneeling, or lying position. And like I said, all it is, big breath in through the nose. So, very important part of this breathing aspect is that you're getting your body back down into a parasympathetic state, which basically just means a rest and digest. This is where you get the most bang for your buck from the workout as far as recovery goes. So this is where you get all of that, the muscle building, the substrate building inside of the muscle, the things that we want from the workout, you get when you're in this parasympathetic state. But when you're still in the sympathetic state, the heart rate's up, you don't get to cool down, you don't get all the same benefits. So you still did the workout, but you're not getting the best bang for your buck if you're not really lowering your body back into that rest and digest state. So keep that in mind while you're breathing. Get them big full breaths in. You want your inhale to be shorter than your exhale. So your exhale should be exponentially longer than your inhale. So that's okay if your exhale you can't get for 5 to 8 seconds. It's totally fine. Just do it for longer than you inhaled, and you will be recovered properly. Do that for about 3 minutes after I get off this stream. I promise you guys will be feeling a lot more relaxed, a lot more, I want to say jelly-like, but just to feel nice, I promise. All right, guys. So I'm going to get to it. I'm going to end this stream, restart in just about a couple minutes. I got to use the bathroom real quick, full disclosure. So thank you guys for joining, and I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions and concerns, please reach out to us. We're doing this for you guys, and we want you guys to get the most bang for your buck doing this. So if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. We are here to help you. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the floor. What's happening, everybody? Your boy Adam Fox back here again, representing CCHS. One more time on this beautiful week. This is the last chance to get in this day 6 exercise programming. But remember, everything is always recorded and put on Facebook as well. And we always do restreams. So I'm lying. If you missed this one, you can catch it tomorrow morning at 9 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, or 7 in the afternoon. So without further ado, I'm going to shut my mouth and get started, even though I'm not going to shut my mouth, but you know what I mean. I'll talk about the important stuff. So like I said, my name is Adam Fox. I'm here representing CCHS along with my 2 partners, Seth Spicer, and Jacob Carroll. My apologies. All right. We are here offering you guys free virtual bodyweight exercise programming 3 days a week with Seth Spicer starting at 7:30 to 8:30, Jacob Carroll at 11:30 to 12:30, and yours truly, Adam Fox, myself at 5:30 to 6:30. So, said this before, I'll say it again. We are trying to eliminate all barriers to exercise and make this very inclusive for everyone. Say you don't like to go to the gym, you don't have access to a gym, or you just don't like the idea of going to a gym because you don't, people put stigmas on you and, oh, you're not in good enough shape to go to the gym. Everyone is in good enough shape to exercise, okay? You got to start somewhere. So we're trying to be that outlet for you. Come here, get some light movement in. Even if you're a beginner, it's totally fine. We'll modify everything for you to make it easier or harder. Because like I said, we believe that health and fitness should be accessible for everyone, not just those with money, power, weights, or access to a gym. So if you guys want to find out more about us, please visit us on Connected Community Health Support, or at Connected Community Health Support on Facebook. Also, you can find us at Connected CHS on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch as well for all you gamers joining in or non-gamers that are using Twitch. Thank you for joining. All right, so before we get started, as always, please make sure you guys, if you have any medical underlying health conditions, such as like heart issues, shoulder, knee issues, back issues, just please talk to your doctor first before joining this and starting this routine, because we want you to be as safe as possible. Even though we won't hurt you, we just want to make sure that there's not going to be anything underlying that might. So for today's workout, all you're going to need is about an 8x8 space, like so, just enough to move around a little bit. All these exercises, like I said, are modifiable and to match your desired intensity. So we can make it harder or easier depending on what you guys are looking for. So remember, burn, good, pain, bad. Pain, cut it. No pain. We don't like that. So all these exercises are going to be ran through 3 times 8 exercises ran through. So 1 through 8, restart. We're going to be doing a work to rest ratio of 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. We have 3-minute cool down, 3-minute warm up. Everything is going to get progressively harder as we go on because this is a 52-week program. And it's going to get pretty tough. We're going to have a minute 40 work at some point. So with only about a 30-second rest. So you guys are going to be getting that summer bod in no time if you stick with us, I promise you. Or you're going to be losing weight, whatever your goal is. So without further ado, I'm going to get started here. So first thing we're going to be doing, not dropping my phone. That's what I'm going to try not to do, but no promises. First thing we're going to be doing, let me just restart this timer, is some hip openers, trying to get that hip capsule a little warmed up. So bringing that hip around, just like so. Nothing too crazy. This is a little bit too hard. Balance on the wall like this. Bring it around both ways, clockwise and counterclockwise. You can also do some leg swings, like so. Just getting that hip warmed up. Don't over crank. Just try to get some nice light activation in there. Switch sides for me. Remember, just do some circles like this or some open close gates. So just like that. Bring it back. Bring it back. And then same thing, do some swangs just like this. Get that hip, glute, that whole capsule nice and warmed up. So I know you guys need it after sitting in a chair all day. Alrighty, so next thing we're doing is going to be T-spine rotations. Like I said, if you're sitting in a chair all day, it's going to drastically improve your overarched back. We're going to get you back to a little bit normal posture. Starting hands out in front like this. Track that hand with your eye. Let it come behind you as far as you can without rotating your hips like that. So keep the hips nice and strong. Bring them back. Bring it over and bring it back, just like so. Nothing too crazy. Bring it back. And perfect. Do a couple more. You guys can alternate sides like I am, or you can do the same side, whatever floats your boat, whatever tickles your fancy, whatever saying you want to use. All right, get one or two more on each side. You should be feeling this in this part right here into the abs a little bit. You get a nice full stretch, open you up like a can of tuna. Open you right up. All right, next one we're doing is neck circles. All this is going to be some nice light activation, some nice light movement like this. Nice and slow all the way around. As you can see, I'm changing it up a little bit. I'm going half rotations and then coming back. You do whatever feels best for you. Just like so. And perfect. Same thing, we can do looks to the left, looks to the right. Trying to get the entire cervical spine warmed up as well. And all the muscles that help move it. Well, all the muscles that move, I should say. Look up, look down, same thing. Look down, look up. Bada bing, bada boom. Get yourself nice warmed up. All right, keep doing those. Now we got some arm circles. So all we're going to be doing for the arm circles, standing or sitting, excuse me. Doing some nice arm circles just like this. Nothing too crazy, like I said, just trying to get some light activation in there. Get that shoulder warmed up. You can even do big ones like this if you have the range of motion. You know, if you start to arch the lower back to do that, don't do it. Just get some nice range of motion like this. Nothing too crazy. Just some light stuff, guys. This stuff the warm-up won't get harder, but the movements will, we'll get a little bit longer for the movements. So we'll make it a little bit harder at some point as we progress through the program. All right, first thing we're gonna be doing in about 30 seconds, starting with the reaches to the ground. So just pretend like there's something on the ground you wanna pick up, just like we do in everyday life. So all we're doing, coming down, picking it up, standing back up. Same thing. If it's a little too hard, hands on the hips, push to the knees, align that lower back nice and straight. We'll be starting with those in 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, pick that up and put it down. Pick it up and put it down, just like that. And that's a little uncomfortable. You guys can bend the knees a little bit more. I'm used to doing more of a stiff leg pickup like that. So if you want, you can bend the knees a little bit. As long as you're keeping that lower back nice and flat, not having any pain, that's totally fine. Easier version, push the hands into the hips. Will align the back for you. Stopping in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. I'm so afraid I'm going to accidentally flip you guys off doing that. I got to start going like this so I don't mess anything up. Because I love you guys. I never want to send that message to you. So next thing we're doing, snow angels or jumping jacks. So you guys know what a jumping jack is without the jump to the jack, like so. Or if you want the jump to the jack, go ahead. Or from the same reach down the ground position, doing overheads like that. We're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So nice and easy, come up. And if that's too easy, we can go to the ground like so. And do the same thing, just bring them up, touching your hands together, touching them off the butt and coming back. Just like so, nothing too crazy. Don't want to injure you, just want to, ooh. How old am I, 23 or 13? That was a nice voice crack. All right, stopping in 3, 2, 1, and there we go, good job. All right, next one we're doing is lateral raises, so grab some resistance if you need it, or let gravity be your resistance. Tends to be a great resistant all the time. So if you want to use that, you can. Or like I said, grab a chair, grab whatever you can fit in your hands and not hurt yourself doing it, and bring it up to your side like this. And remember, I don't want you to arch that lower back to get more range of motion. Only work within your range. Starting that in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, just like that. Kind of look like a pterodactyl. Flap those arms like so. If you want, if that doesn't feel comfortable, then don't do it. I ain't going to tell you what to do because it's not my body, and you know your body better than I do. So just bring it up to the side like this. Nothing too crazy. Just like so. Bada bing, bada boom. Stopping in 3, 2, 1. Get one more in there, and done. Good job, guys. There you go. Good job, good job, good job. All righty. Next one we're doing is the cross body Russian twist / hand to knees. So if you guys would like, you can start from the ground like this. Touch those hands behind the hip like so. Or easier modifiable version, bring those hands, knees to your hand like so. Excuse me, starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Bring it up, like so. Nothing too crazy. Bring it up. I'm starting to sweat, guys. How you feeling? Hit me in the chat. How you guys feeling on this nice Friday afternoon in Cortland? Bring it up. Bring it up. Hold that for a second. Challenge yourself. Oh, and come back down. Bring it up. Hold it for a second. 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. There we go. All right. Halfway through the first set. So we're like 25% of the way there. 20%, something like that. I'm not good at math. That's why I go to school for exercise science. All right. Next one we're doing is a squat. So all you got to think about, sitting down in a chair, standing back up. I don't have a chair behind me, but just think about, okay, sitting down, standing up. All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. And if that's a little too hard, just quarter, sit down, stand up. Half, sit down, stand up. Or full, sit down, stand up. Oof. And 1. Good job, guys. Next one, going to the wall / floor press, whichever one you guys want to do. Remember, if you're on the wall, the farther back you go, it's going to be a little bit harder. The closer you're into the wall, it's going to be a little bit easier. And you can modify it to make it a little bit harder. Hold it in this position for as long as you can without your arms giving out. Once your arms start to give out, you can either collapse on the wall or push yourself away. We're starting those. 2, 1 right now. Let's go. Come down, push away. Come down, push away. Boom, boom. Pretend like that wall smells real bad. You want to keep your head and face away from it and push away as fast and as comfortably as possible. You control the pace. I don't. I only tell you what to do and how long to do it for. You control how fast or slow you do it. Remember that, guys. Stopping in 3, 2, 1. I did it again. And there we go, guys. Good job. All right. Next one we got. Move that out of the way. Doing some IYTs, TYI, whichever way you want to say it. So we're going T, Y, I, Y, T. Just like that. So Y, T, Y, I, and then back down. We're starting those in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So T, Y, I, Y, T, T, Y. I know I said it on the last stream, but if you count out loud, count to a rhythm like this, like I'm doing with the T's and the Y's and the I's, it'll help your brain coordinate the movement because your brain loves rhythm and it helps it coordinate. All right, stopping that in 3, 2, get the last one in, 1, and stop. Good job, guys. Good job, good job, good job. All right, moving on to the punches. So remember, we're trying to get you into prime boxing shape here. Whatever you want to call it. We're trying to get that heart rate up, get them muscles working, get the blood flow going. So we're gonna get a nice firm base like this, and we're gonna start punching. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Just like this. Keep those hips still, so you don't want to be doing that. You want to be nice and controlled like this. Your body's gonna want to rotate, and I want you guys to fight that rotation. So this is me not fighting it and just letting it go, opposed to just fighting it, not letting your body kind of flail around like a wet noodle. All right, stopping in 3, 2, 1, and good job, guys. There you go. All right, we are done with the first set. So now I'm good enough at math to tell you we're 33% of the way there. So stick with me. Even if there's not a lot of people joining on right now, I know you guys are going to catch up with us later. So don't got to worry about it. I'm glad that everyone is here. 25 push-ups in 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, all right, guys, I messed that up. So we are starting right now with the reach to the grounds. Reach to the ground, come back up. Reach to the ground, come back up. And whoever said that in the chat, you want to stick around after, I'll do 25. I'll do 25 push-ups for, was that 75 pounds? Yeah, sure. Not a problem, man. Come back up. So all you're going to do is reach to the ground, come back up. Reach to the ground, come back up. And all it is, if that's a little bit too hard, we can modify. Stopping in 2, 1. There we go. Good job, guys. All right. The next one we're doing is the snow angels or the jumping jacks. So bringing the hands up like this, bring it back down, up and down. Nothing too crazy. Or if you want, you can do it from the bent over position like so. Or if that's too easy, you can do it from the floor like so. I'm going to demonstrate from the floor this time. We are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. Bring the hands over, touch them together, touch them to the thighs, and come back. So thigh, hand, just like so. You want to do a little clap? Go ahead. Get a little clap and a little rhythm in here today. Pop, 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 pop. Remember, all we're doing is just bring them up, bring them back down. Stopping in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. Or done, sorry. You really trying to get me to do 25 push-ups right now? I'm in the middle of streaming, man. I'd love to, but come back in a little, bro. I'll do it once I'm done, but I got another obligation to fill. I'm sorry, my man. All right, moving on to lateral raises. Bring the hands up like this, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. Bring them up and back down. Bring them up and back down. And I'm more than willing to accept that challenge, man. You just got to do it on a time that works for me. I'm in the middle of streaming. I can't just stop. I'd love to do it, though. I love a healthy challenge like that, man. Please and thank you. All right. Still got about 10 more seconds here, so bring them up. Bring them up. As high as is comfortable for you. Bring them up. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job, guys. All right. Next one we are moving on to is cross body, hands to knees. Remember, getting some core activation here. Get a little lower leg stability. So coming up, back down, up, back down, just like so. We're going to be starting that in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. 1, 2, just like that. Hold it for a second if you'd like. Hold it for a second if you'd like. Or if those are a little too easy, you can get on the ground like this. Keep your feet off the ground. Bring your hands to one side of your hips, behind your hips, to the other, and rotate just like that, trying to keep that body as still as possible. Those are the modified version. It's a little bit harder, so remember, it is going to have a little higher intensity. We're stopping that in 3, 2, 1, and there we go, guys. All right. Next one we're doing is quarter squats or half squats, whichever one you guys want to do. So remember, all it is, pretend like you got a chair behind you, sitting down, standing back up, or quarter of the way down, come back up. Oh, we're gonna get them Rice Krispie treats out of my knee. Halfway down, come back up, or all the way down and come back up. All right, and we are starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So come down, come back up, come down, come back up, down, come back up, down, and back up, just like that. Remember, your brain will do the work for you. Pretend like you're sitting in a chair. So, all right, sit in the chair, come back up. Sit in the chair, come back up. It's that easy, guys. We do it every single day. We just don't think about it. We put a fancy name on it and then do that instead. All right, stop it in 3, 2, 1, and there we go, guys. Good job. Stick with me. We are halfway through the workout. It's in its entirety. So next one we got, a deep breath for me because I'm talking a lot. We got the wall presses. Remember, you can just come in nice and slow like this and push away, keeping your face away from that wall because you know that wall smells real bad, or the floor. In my case, my floor smells real bad. So you're gonna be going from our knees, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. Nice and slow down. Push yourself away. And as you guys saw, I was readjusting my grip because you're not going to get the right hand positioning immediately. Your body will tell you what's right. So I started out like this, and I was like, nope, I'm not going to be able to push weight from there. So took a couple mini readjustments, and bam, this is a good position for me. So come down, come back up, come down, come back up, just like so. Make it nice and easy on the way down, or nice and hold it for on the way down. Oh, and stop. Sorry, I'm talking too much, guys. My apologies. All right. Next one, we are back to the ITYs or TYIs, IYTs, whichever way you can put those 3 words together, the 9 different ways you can. So we're going to do TYI, I, Y, T. All right, we're starting that in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So out like this, out like that, up, up, out like this, out like that. So T, Y, I, Y, T, and bring it back. Your brain likes the rhythm, so start talking to yourself, giving yourself a Y, T, T, Y, and stop. There we go, guys. Good job. Good job. Last one of this set is going to be the punches. Hope you're still with me, yo, Goldsy. Hope you're still out there, man. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the end. I'll bang out those push-ups for you if you really want me to. All right, next one we're doing, like I said, is the punches. So nice firm base. So if I'm going to come push you, you're not going to move. All I want you to do, start throwing some punches, all right? We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So nice and fast if you want to, or slow it down. Try to stay as tall as possible. Some good self-defense training too. Kind of, not really, but more as in, cardio training, but that's okay. Heart training. So pull in, punch out. Pull, punch, just like so. You can speed it up a little bit if you want. You guys want to get a little bit more cardio out of it? Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and there we go, guys. Whew, done with 2 sets. 1 more to go, and then get you guys back to your Friday evening. Let you go out, have some fun if that's what you're doing, or stay in and have some fun, whichever way you guys want to have fun. So going right back to the reaching to the ground. So I'm going to demonstrate from here as well. All it is reaching down. You see my hands are just about even with my knees. That's all you need to go. All right, if you want to. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So down, back up, touch the ground, come back up, Go to the knees, come back up, hands on the hips, come back up, hands on the hips, come back up. And what that does, you're gonna push your hands into your hips, and you see how my back is nice and aligned, nice and flat right now. That's what that does for you. Takes your conscious out of the working and lets your brain organize around that goal. So stopping in 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. 7 more exercises and you are out of here. All right, so next one we got is the snow angels. So what we're gonna be doing here is a jumping jack variation, if you'd like, or you can do it from the ground like I did last set, or you can do it from a bent over position, like so. All right, so we're gonna be starting that in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. Bring them up and back down, just like so. Nothing too crazy if you don't want it to be, or do them like this if you want. Whatever works for you guys, whatever your desired intensity is. Remember, if those are a little too easy, starting from here. Come over the top, come back down. Just like so. All right, we got about 5 more seconds here. Stick with me, guys. 3, 2, 1, and stop. There we go, guys. Good job, good job. Here's some elephants running through my hall right now. Let's hope they don't come in here. All right. Next one we got is the lateral raises. So it's going to be very similar to what we were just doing, except hands and wrists. Palms are going to be at the ground like so. You're just going to bring them up to the side, bring them back down. Grab some resistance if you want it. Grab a milk carton, whatever you got, books, and let's go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So bring it up. Bring it back down. Bring it up as high as you want. But if you start to arch the lower back like so, only bring it to about right here, wherever your given range is. If it's right here, that's totally fine too. My arm's a little tired, so I'm only going to bring them up to right here. This is my 6th set of doing these, so you can say I'm a little bit tired. That's all right. That's the whole point of this. Trying to get a nice workout in. All right, stopping those in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go, guys. Good job, good job, good job. All right. Whew. Out of breath. Next one. We'll be doing the lateral raises. Cross body, like so. So remember all it is. Hold for a second at the top. Hold for a second at the top. Starting those in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. Hold at the top, hold at the top, hold at the top, hold at the top, hold at the top. Yeah, I'm not funny. I know. It's okay. I'm just going to laugh at myself. All right. If those are a little too easy, remember, you can do the Russian twists. Feet slightly elevated, coming around, watching that hand with your eyes, touching the opposite side of your hip, and coming back. We're stopping those in 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. All righty. All right. Did I miss those? No, I did not. Next thing we got is the squats. We're almost done. We are on the last half of the last set. So thank you for sticking with me, guys. Always greatly appreciated. Even if there's not a lot of people here, still doing this because I want to give back to the community, help you guys find the best and healthiest version of yourself. So starting with the squat in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Come down. Another thing, the foot position does matter. You know, if you feel more stable out here, if you're going to sit in a chair like this, and go right ahead. Like say that I'm going to come over here, sit down on my bed. My feet positioning is going to be just about even with my knees, but depending on what you're sitting in or how you want to squat, it could be different. So remember, we're just sitting down, standing up. Sitting down, standing up, just like that. Nothing too crazy. Sitting down, standing up. Same pattern. Stopping in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Good job, guys. All right. 3 more exercises. We're almost done, so stick with me here, ladies and gents. All right. So, excuse me. We're going to be doing the wall press or floor press next. So from here, pushing yourself away from the wall, or I'm going to show you the real from the knees, starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So come down nice and slow, push away. So Remember, we're just coming down nice and slow. Woo, that floor spanks, push away. Come down nice and slow, push away, just like so. Don't make it too complicated. Let the brain do the work for you. Just push away, just like that. Nice and slow down. If you want, challenge yourself, hold the bottom for a second like this, and then push away. Stopping that right now. Good job, guys. All right. Back to the alphabet soup of exercise. To the T, Y's, and I's. Remember, at your pace. I'm not going to dictate it, but it does help if you say it out loud. T, I, Y, T. Starting that in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. T, Y, Y, T, bam, 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 just like so. Even if you just say bam, it'll help. It's putting an association with the movement, a verbal association. We love associations as creatures, as human creatures. Stopping in 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. There we go. Good job, good job. Last one of the set. Give me a hoorah. Oh, yeah, I can't hear you. Never mind. All right. You'll be doing the punches one more time, and we'll get you into a cool down to get you out of here. Hopefully my friend will come back and offer me the money for doing push-ups because I'd love to show him up. A little healthy competition, not a bad thing. Remember, solid base like so. Get a nice tall posture, and start the punches. 2, 1, punch. If you guys are still with me, I want you to go as hard as you can on this one. We're almost done. I want you to really get those full punches. Speed it up a little bit. Try to really exert yourself. Because after this, go have a nice protein shake or some chocolate milk or some fruit or anything. Some protein in there, some chicken breast, whatever you guys want to do. So we punch and punch and punch and punch and punch in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and last one. Stop. Woo, there we go, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, or people of all ages, I should say. All right, and for the cool down now, before I get into the cool down, I want you guys to remember this is a massive part of your overall recovery. It's getting your body back into that parasympathetic state, which I know parasympathetic, big word. All it means is rest and digest. It means you're back in the nervous system tone that will allow you to fully recover from the workout. So first thing we're going to do while you're breathing, big in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice light shoulder taps like so. You can alternate which arms are going on top. You don't have to do it as viciously as I am. You can just give yourself nice little slaps like so. Nothing too crazy. Want to kind of cool those arms down after a nice hard workout. Just like this. Bada bing, bada boom. A couple more seconds of that. Oh, that didn't feel too good. Smacking my own hands. All right, there we go. Also, you can shake them out too. Make yourself look a little silly. Don't matter, I can't see you, so it's only you. Be comfortable with yourself. Just shake them out. Shake it out to the right. Shake it out to the left. Well, opposite for you guys, but you know what I mean. All right, next one we're doing is the kick out. So just pretend like there's some water on your shins or your legs and you're just trying to kick it out. Let the joints go lax and just kick it out a little bit. Grab on the wall. Feel a little more extra, balance. Kick them out to the side like this. Kick them out to the side like this. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going out. You can just do little tiny kicks like so. You can also do some leg swings like we did in the warm-up. So just like this. Nothing too crazy. Just nice and light. Trying to cool down that hip capsule now. Same thing on this side. Don't make it too crazy. Just nice and relaxed. You can even do little ones like this if you want. No biggie. Whatever works best for you guys. Hope you guys had a really good workout today. I did. I had a blast doing it. So if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, shoot them in the chat, please and thank you. All right. Now to the most important part of our cool down. We're going to do some breathing. So I want you to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. So the whole point of this is really just to calm your body down, get you back into a parasympathetic state like I was talking about. You guys go ahead and do a couple of those, a couple more of those. The goal is to inhale for about 2 to 4 seconds, exhale for about 6 to 8 seconds. That's going to activate that parasympathetic nervous system and get you nice and relaxed. Remember, you're not going to get all the benefits from the workout if you're not nice and relaxed, guys. You got to get yourself into the parasympathetic state. Let your body cool down so it can get all of the benefits of this great exercise that me and my partners have put together for you. So I'm going to stick around. If you guys have any questions, comments, and concerns on this beautiful afternoon, stick around for about 2 or 3 minutes. See if you guys, if anything sparks your guys' curiosity, so to speak. I know I got one person on with me right now, or a couple, I should say. So if you guys have anything for me, I'm an open book. Talk about anything that I know. Even if I don't know it, I'll tell you where to get that good, resourceful information from. I really love doing this, guys. I'm just glad that I got some people joining on today. I really hope that you guys can spread the word of what we're doing, because all we're really trying to do is give back to our communities, give back to everybody, try to make people feel a little more inclusive, not excluded from exercise and fitness as a whole. So if you guys please go on our Facebook page at Connected Community Health Support, give us a share, give us a like, send it to your friends, anyone you think that you think might really need it, send it to them. Same thing with Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Connected CHS, send them to your friends. Try to get the word out. This is a free resource for everyone. Anyone can access it, and that's all we're trying to do is make health and fitness more accessible and free for everyone, because that's a huge disparity in our field right now. People are paying. It's almost pay to play in a sense. It's not, it's not college football, but it's pay to play. If you want to get in good shape, you got to either hire an expensive personal trainer or pay for $100 membership to go to Equinox. Whoops, shouldn't say names, but go to a gym that charges out the wazoo for a membership, when you guys can come here. We can get you all the same benefits with a little bit of, hopefully, some smiles and laughs from the comedian myself and my partners as well, even though sometimes we think we're funnier than we are. So, all right, I don't see any comments or questions or concerns. My friend never came back for the $75 25 push-ups in 1 minute challenge, which I was really looking forward to. So next time I might just have to do it in the middle of the stream, see if I can do it, see if he puts his money where his mouth is. So my name is Adam Fox, representing Connected Community Health Support, and I am signing off. Thank you guys for joining me, and have a wonderful afternoon.